So we wanted to get an update as to what's going on in there and why are you not out?
It's been a bunch of funny stuff going on. Because yesterday we had a pretrial and all of the stuff that they submitted as proof for me violating the protective order, it was all before the protective order. So essentially they're just trying to find something to sit. Right now my lawyer, which I think is a bad idea, he was basically trying to get me to sit here for a couple of months because I guess they don't have enough evidence, but they're also not setting a trial date. So they denied my bond. They didn't set a trial date or any other dates, and they just kind of telling me that I just got to sit here until they get ready to go to trial, which could be, he was like, it could be up to a year before I truly know. And it's just a railroading thing. These people have went out and lied, because of course they brought Tasha's name up, but all of that was disproved. So it wasn't her fault. It basically everything that they had been saying was lies. It wasn't Tasha's fault. It's more like they're doctoring documents and making stuff up to make it look like I violated the protective order.
It's true that they used footage from Tasha's interview with you against you. Is that correct?
They tried to, but the judge ultimately was like, they had to admit that the interview happened before the TPO, so it wasn't able to be used, and there was no proof of anything. So it was just okay, Tasha is a blogger, so she can talk about anything going on. So they couldn't really hold it against me. So all of that got thrown out. It was just one screenshot that was from, they said February 15th is where I posted the house, and I posted the appraisal of the house from the county commissioner website. They were saying that was from February 15th. And that by me using a hashtag, that was direct contact, because in court, the judge didn't know the difference in a hashtag and a mention. So they asked the respondent, or they asked the defendant to explain, what does this mean? And they essentially tried to say, not even tried, they said that a hashtag is a mention. So it was just a lot of confusion. These judges don't understand social media, so they're just kind of asking stuff on the spot. And they're not asking me. I wasn't able to speak at all. They're just asking the people that are filing all of these orders against me. Because since I've came to jail, I've gotten more temporary orders from people related to that other person. There's been more warrants taken out on me by people related to that person and that person. So it's just one of those things where they're just trying to do all of this to kind of keep me in here and to keep me in jail.
So what exactly are your charges?
One count of aggravated stalking, because they said I violated the temporary order.
And so they denied your bond, and now you still have no trial date set? You're just in there with no date?
No date, just sitting. And then I tried to ask them when, and they was like, we don't know. So they're just saying that they don't know, and then we had some HIPAA issues where they're violating my medical stuff. It's a lot that's going on in here. Wouldn't let me get medical attention until my family called today. So basically that was becoming an issue. Just a whole lot, not able to get money on my books. And it's just a lot that's going on, because they let some people use their debit cards to put money on their own books, and they just they wouldn't let me. And I have a special diet, so I'm vegan, so I'm allergic to meat and dairy and some other stuff. So it's they don't give me the food that I need. So I was trying to get commissary to survive, because I done lost almost 20 pounds, and it's just a lot.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Dio.
And I was telling them it's unconstitutional, and then they were just oh, you need to stop bitching, because I was they didn't give me no soap, they didn't give me anything that they was giving other people. When I got booked, they just made me come straight to the back. There was no papers that I had to sign. They didn't take the inventory of the stuff that I had up front. They didn't give me the proper stuff that I needed. It's everything is just whatever. And then I was asking them who can I report them to, and they was oh, you have to go to the legislators because we don't have oversight. And the judge, they only have one judge for this whole circuit, for 3 or 4 circuits, and she owns the jail that I'm in.
She owns the jail. And so the rumor is that, if you can confirm, that she also has family members that work in the jail that she owns. Is that correct?
Correct. I got arrested by one. And I was just trying to retain her grandson as my lawyer, because people in jail had been telling me, if you get her grandson, they live together, so he might can help you get out quicker.
And that lone screenshot is what got your bail denied. Is that correct?
Correct. They're just doing whatever, and they're just like not even giving me no dates. They're just like, oh well, you'll just sit there, and it's like, for how long? You know, like that shit is like, that's the hard part, because for how long? It's like they not. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just trying not to get